Okay, I have a pretty big update. I began putting the graveyard together. I don't think I'm going to keep these skulls here. They just don't look right. Also, that one isn't even lit. So, I don't know if I'm going to keep them there. But basically what I did was pretty much a fucking carbon copy of last year. But you want to know something? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. It worked then, and it's working now. Although I do have to add more oranges and purples and shit in there. Because you'll notice once I walk out toward the road. But I have my large animatronics set up here, which were left out in the rain over the moving process at the top of a hill for multiple months, and it pissed me off a little bit because I didn't even fucking do it. Now the witch is totally not working, and I think it might be the adapter, because with the Grim Reaper I got lucky. Now of course I have them turned down because there's no reason to have them turned all the way up right now. But I think it's the adapters that got soaked and damaged, and just by some miracle this one still kind of works. So I'm going to try getting another adapter for this if it doesn't magically start working. I also have to put spotlights on them because you can hardly see their faces. This one, it's not as big of a deal because the whole thing glows. Also, it is drizzling right now, but it's alright. I'm not going to run around like a headless chicken trying to haul these big fucking things inside over just little drops. Little drops, that's all we're dealing with here. It is worth noting the arm doesn't always work also. But again, I still think that could just be an adapter issue. Because obviously the motor is fine. So yeah, here's the yard itself. I have to get some more green over here somehow. And I have to get probably a light behind this because there's a dark spot right here. And that's really bothering me. But other than that, it's looking good. We got about halfway down the side yard. And see, it's casting wicked looking shadows. So that's cool. These guys are back in action. You know, the battery operated one. It's a fucking carbon copy of what I did last year. I have to say I'm happy that I have it, but I'm not impressed with myself. I don't have any of the lighted ground breakers out, except good old Marcus the Carcass here, who is in pieces. And his pieces are now being used as filler for other areas, because as I mentioned, the light string last year stopped working, and so instead of just sticking C7 bulbs in there like I did last year to light them up, now I'm just using his parts as props. So hopefully I will be able to get a new light string for him. Maybe even I'll have to make one. But I have to put batteries in the rest of my little pumpkins. I have little pumpkins scattered throughout. There's another one over there. But because these add little flashes of orange in the middle of it, and I think that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's see if... Now the downside, I think it stopped raining. The downside about the Grim Reaper is that his voice lines are very short. Yeah, that's, not even 10 seconds. So let's try and get him going, and then mad dash out to the road. Oh Christ. This was a bad idea. Okay, cool. It worked out in my favor. Killed my fucking knees doing it because there's a fucking ledge that I fell off just then. But it worked. Here's what I'm mentioning. You'll notice, Jesus Christ, this fucking Zoom is driving me crazy. And we have visitors. Anyway, it's all green and blue over there. And then over here it's all orange. So I have to fix that. It doesn't contrast quite right to me. But other than that, that's how it's looking. Thanks, folks. Take care.